I guess tell me, where's this team's confidence at after these last few games that you've seen?
I feel like our guys are still very confident. We believe in what we're doing. We obviously hit some stumbling blocks, but we haven't wavered. We have one of the best non-padded practices I think we've had since I've been here. I was like, the Monday night we had on practice on Monday, and I was pretty fired up, to be honest with you. And we've not had a practice like that without pads on, and so you can see there's some growth continuing to go on because it's one thing you got to learn how to play without pads, and that'll help you play with pads.
You happy with the way Darian Howard's been progressing? It seems like he's made some solid plays these last few weeks.
He does a great job. He's we got a 1-2 punch there. We don't miss a beat. He's very active, very athletic for a nose guard. He does some really good things. He can move his body, his torso extremely well. I'm just pleased with that combination that we put out there as you can be.
Dana was saying that as many yards as Baylor's offense puts up, it starts with the run game, and that specifically goes to you guys. What have you done so well to stop the run, and how do you game plan against a team that does run the ball so well?
Yeah, it all goes back to training your eyes and your technique. Making sure you understand what you're accountable for and handling your business. It's gap integrity. It doesn't matter what type of offense they run, but everybody's got a responsibility, and it's critical that we continue to handle our business and take care of our responsibilities.
Thanks,
Sure.
Looks like you guys have been able to generate a solid pass rush the last 2 weeks.
I think the guys are, work in progress and doing a nice job. They bought in and doing some really nice things. They're real active. They have high expectations and high goals, and so we've had some great challenges. And this will be the biggest one yet. I mean, that's this big old line. I said, I don't know how they keep getting bigger. I thought I've seen the biggest ones, but it's like every time I look on these papers, they get bigger and bigger. So I don't know.
Obviously, you want your guys to occupy 2 blockers to feed their guy. How important is that in this game with the defense going to be so spread?
Yeah, I think there's no question our techniques. Anytime we can, get a twofer and allow a guy to be free and make up, make up some free hit play. There's no question it helps the overall defense, and our guys, like I said, buy into that and understand that if they can do that, if they can occupy and make 2 guys have to block them, then we've got somebody free.
From your perspective, where do they put the most pressure on?
Yeah, I think that's a combination because they just really, as I mentioned earlier, they stretch the field horizontally just by their alignments, and no team does that like they do. And so it's they try to create cracks in your defense, and the key to us is not to give any cracks.
What about the play of Darian Howard? It looks like he's really turned it on.
Yeah, I think we've got a great 1-2 punch there. We don't miss a beat. He's really active, does a nice job. He's a very powerful, strong, athletic young man.
How do you feel Larry and some of those other guys, on the bench have come along? Do you feel like they're what's the point where they're
pleasantly pleased with Larry? He had a really good game last week. I know, you want to see it in the stats as far as sacks, but he was very active. He was getting upfield, making it tough for those tackles to have to, jump out there and get him. And as he gets more playing time, as he plays more, in those certain situations that he's in, things will start happening for him.
Thanks, guys.